We're good to go. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Lab with your host, the one and only CP. As you can see, we have two fantastic owners with me. We have Coach Matt Dale of the New York Giants, or Jets, or wait, no, you're the Giants, I'm the Jets. I don't know what I'm doing. And then we got Coach Jaff of the Carolina Panthers. What's going on, fellas?
How's it going? Going good,
Can't
man.
complain.
Happy to be here.
Coach Dale, how we doing?
Solid, man. Happy to make another appearance.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you got. I wanted to do something like this for a while, and where because I can get like 5 to 6 people on, and I think it'll be cool to have like not just me and whoever else. We got a couple like different takes on things. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
think it'll be pretty cool. It's like kind of like an MML roundtable. You know,
hmm
where we can.
How's like the voiceover? Like, is it pretty smooth when both of us are trying to talk at the same time?
Yeah, and usually what happens is like if you realize like Dale's talking, you'll shut up, or if Dale realizes just you're talking, same with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we're all, it's kind, it'll work itself out. You know what I
Oh, that's
mean?
cool. Yeah, I was just curious.
Is
So
there any
real,
way I could turn? Oh,
what's
my
that?
fault.
No, you're good. What do you
Jeff, I
mean?
can't hear you that well. Is there any way I could like turn you up?
Check your volume, maybe.
Let me check. Is this better? How about now?
It's still
Yeah, I
kind of
do hear
low.
you better.
I turned my volume all the way up.
Well, it is better than what it was. So
Yeah.
let's run with this.
All right. So since we got Coach Jaff on, real quick, we're gonna dive right into it. Big Roy, all right, um, led the Panthers to the NFC South division title. Um, I think Marcellus was the closest behind you, but I believe you had what 11 wins this year.
I had 10
Oh, you
actually.
only had 10. Wow, I thought you had one
Yeah,
more than
I
that.
had a tough schedule to start my year, but then I won like 7 of 8, and then I lost a sim last week of the season to Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that game didn't really mean nothing then.
I mean, it kind of mattered for like seeding. I think if I won, I would have played Juwan actually.
It kind of worked out.
Um, yeah, I mean, I think I'd rather play Coop anyway because he's not very good. So you know,
So take me into that game. Take us into what is going on. Because in my opinion, real quick, I was watching the stream, and I remember the stream versus the Saints where you were just I don't even know. You were just so. It felt like you were just clenching the controller super tight the whole game. And then this game, it seemed like you were a lot more relaxed. Seemed like you were having a little bit more fun. What was your
yeah,
mindset going into it?
just playing, man. Too much about it. You just gotta play. That's what I've really learned. I've played Coop 100 times. He knows what I'm gonna do. I know what he's gonna do. But he actually did something different. He ran the ball 30 times.
Oh, wait 1 second. Hold on. We got somebody signing
Oh
in.
my god.
Oh, wow.
He
Let's.
middle fingered.
I'm
Look,
out.
he just came out of nowhere. He had no comms on the cell phone. It's totally ghost, and he just hops right in. Coach Monroe, what's going on?
Boo.
Unbelievable.
Yo, what's
How,
poppin',
how
man?
we doing?
Finishing up some shit from work. Got some more shit to do here in like 15 minutes, but I had to pop on. Oh my God, Carolina's on here too. I popped in
Yes,
at the right
sir.
time.
Yes, sir.
Dale, hello.
What's going on, Coach
Nice,
Monroe?
nice barbecue sales, man. Really love it, yo.
Oh
Thank.
yeah, we man we
That's what I'm talking about, man. Love to see it. Had to pop
yes
in though,
sir.
man.
While you're here, real quick, uh, Dale's got slow internet connection. Looks like.
Uh
But
oh.
we were. I can still hear you, just can't see you.
Yeah, I might move and see
All
if I
right.
can get to a better spot.
Yeah, go for it.
All
Carolina's
right.
just running. He was in the middle of running us down on that playoff loss.
Basically, it was back and forth. It was a great game if you actually watched the whole game. It was actually really good.
No, it definitely was a good game.
But I mean, yeah, he ran the ball 30 times. I mean, yeah, it's tough to stop the run. I need to go get like an X Factor or something. Another one.
I
I
got
already
one
have
for you.
one, but I got to get another one. just ran all over me. I mean, that's why I lost.
I got one for you.
Why
If
I
you need one.
lost. But also, there was two. No, there was one fumble I didn't get. It bounced off like 3 linemen. Bobby Dickinson fumbled,
I seen that play.
and he ended up getting points out of that drive. And then he threw a really bad ball, which I should have picked it off, and I didn't. My guy dropped it. But whatever. You know, it is what it is.
Hey, at least you made it there. I mean, it sucks you lost, but
I mean, it's alright. I really do not think Cooper Given is good at Madden at all. I think he's terrible. I think he's terrible.
well,
For how
Um,
hard that kid tries, and for somebody like me who just goes out there and plays football, and I'm going head to head with this guy. I actually have him outnumbered career-wise.
yeah, that's what you were saying.
You know, I could talk about Coop all day, but
So, Coach Monroe, real quick, Dale, we got you back. Good to have you back. We can
Cool,
see
cool.
you. So,
Nice.
real quick, Coach, you had a great. I don't think anyone expected you to be in the AFC Championship game. I don't think anyone expected you to beat Taddy. So led to the magical playoff run, right? I was tuning into the stream. I watched the 30-second ad twice because I exited out. So I watched that twice, which is cool. And then I tuned in the second time, right? And you were down 4 points. You threw that bomb to Clark, made a fantastic catch. You forget you have a timeout. You spike the ball. You have 6 seconds left. Then you take a 5-yard delay of game. I mean, did the pressure get to you there? Because in my opinion, it definitely got to you.
Yo,
Palms were sweaty.
honestly, honestly, it's just that timeout, yo. I really forgot I had a timeout because, like I said, like I be chilling in Discord with like my friends, so they're always like, yo, settle down, like chill out, and like I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm freaking, like we gotta score here. I'm like, yo, we can do it. And then I kept asking them, I'm like, yo, should I burn this last time out? I was asking them when I was on defense. They were like, no, save it, no, save it. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll save it. And then when Clark caught that pass, yo, I was just fucking just shocked he caught it. And they were like, yo, you got a timeout. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I do. And didn't call the timeout, man. It's just really bad coaching by me.
I actually thought you were going to win that game.
Same
I should
here.
have won.
I think you should have won, to be honest.
I thought you were having another magical year like you did in San Fran.
I mean, honestly, this is the difference this year. Like, I literally told myself, like, as long as I don't turn the ball over, like, I'll eat a sack, whatever. As long as I don't turn the ball over, like, I'll win any football game. Like, I think towards, like, the end of it, like, if you actually go look at the plus minus, 2 teams at the top. Bengals were plus 50 this year, and we were plus 34. So, I mean, it's simple. No turnovers. We win. We had Joe Burrow fucking fumbled, a strip sack, and he scooped and scored, which was egregious. But, like, hey, man. Shit
How old is
happens.
Burrow now? Is he like 27?
It gotta be.
28?
30. Our team is
30? Yeah,
yeah.
We're in what, year 7? 6?
year
7.
6, yo. Yeah.
Is it 6? I thought it was 7.
No, we're in year 6. Yo, Lamar
Yeah, we're in
Griffin
6.
is in year 5 already. Like, half my team is 30. I just counted. I got 20 people over 30. We're not getting any younger.
Real
Tebow's
quick,
40.
Nate, did you take a page out of Coach Matt Dale's book in the playoffs and just we're like, fuck it, you know what I'm doing? I'm lining up 12-man personnel and I'm just running. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you know it's coming. You do know it's coming, but you ain't gonna stop it.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I will say I will credit Dale. It was like I think it was like last season or 2 seasons ago where I think we played each other. He ran like triple tight end against me. And I got real pissed because I'm like, yo, he's just running the ball and I can't stop it. And then I was like, man, fuck it. Like if I can do this, like let me do it. And plus, I like running the ball more anyways. I rather run the ball.
Yeah, I love single back wing pair. It,
Right.
it works like a charm.
Bro, I think the
You
rest.
just have so many on the line.
I think like this entire season, except for like after like the first 4 weeks, I was in like double tight end and fullback personnel the entire game, except like when I throw play action with like Ayuk in there or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pound the rock, man, so much better.
Nah.
What was your feeling when you beat Taddy?
Next man up. Like
Yeah.
we played in the because I played him. He ended my win streak earlier in the season Like I was streaking, I had like 5, 6 wins in a row or something like that. And we played him, and he beat me like 45-21. But the only reason why he beat me was because at I think it was like under 2 minutes in the second quarter, he was up. He went up 7, and then my dumbass threw a pick, and he went up 14. So he had like a quick 14-point swing in like maybe 30 seconds, and we just couldn't recover after that. So I just said to myself, I'm like, all right, yeah, this guy's fucked. Like we're
Right.
on the rock, and because he loves to do that little, blitz off the edge shit. So it's
Yeah.
basically it's just a guessing game of like, all right, who am I going to throw to? On I just send somebody onto the flat, dump it, make him pay, and then eventually he has to play that flat, or he'll stop blitzing. So then you sit back and just throw the ball.
So I have a question for Jaff and Dale here, right? So I'll ask Dale first. Dale, so you spent the entire year basically trying to dev up your bull, Eric Krauts, right? Which you did. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But going
See a
into
star?
the
See a star?
Star.
yeah,
Okay, sorry.
so going into this year now, are you going to revert back to your old formula?
That's a good question. I think I want to revert back to my old formula and just do my best to win games, just strictly try to win football games, no stat chasing. But like part of me wants to go for superstar now because I got 8th in yards, 6th in touchdowns this year, which like just barely is just enough for superstar. So the fact that I have a chance to be able to do that makes me want to do it, but I want to win football games, man. Rebuilding sucked, man. I want
Right.
to win. Yeah, so I might just unleash Jordan Hammond and just beast like him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then my next question is for you, Jaff, right? So like you're let me throw the ball every down kind of guy. You acquire Christian McCaffrey and then
Not anymore. I didn't
Well-
really do that this year.
I did so you didn't I mean come playoff time it seemed like you were passing the ball more.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely pass the ball more than I run it. I probably should definitely run.
Because you see the formula to win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Playoffs.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I guess that's just playoff football.
Right. Because like if you look at it, like you turn the ball over, like you're giving them an extra possession. You know?
No, you're right. You're right. Let me look
Especially having an X Factor quarterback like or X Factor running back, you know what I mean? It's like you should run that rock, brother. Learn something from Coach Nate.
I only had 2 turnovers. He had 1. And
Oh,
I said,
really?
I feel like I should at least have 1 more. But it's all right. No, you're right though. I only ran the ball. I ran the ball. Yeah,
7.
that's not enough. 5.
Yeah, see? That's my point exactly.
You ran it 32 times.
Yo, that's probably my other philosophy, man. I used to say with Gibson, I realized any game I lost this year, any game that was close, Gibson had under 10 touches, or he only had like 10 touches for like 40 yards or something like that. Gibson if he gets over 11 touches, one of them is probably breaking free for like 10, 20, however many yards we needed to. And plus, you run the rock, man, it just keeps everybody honest. 'Cause
Right.
I promise you, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably guessing past 98% of the time against most dudes. So I'm just like, man, fuck it. Like if they run the ball, I honestly dare people to run the ball against me. Obviously, fucking Nick Chubb assaulted me last night with it. But it's like I'd rather say, fuck it, I lost the ball, I lost a game. Somebody ran the rock, like they made nice moves, couldn't stop it, versus somebody just dropping back corner, just airing that shit out.
Well, you look at a team like Tennessee who pretty much all year was like throw heavy, and then he gets into the playoffs and he ran it. I think he only threw 7 times against MJ, and then against the Bengals. I mean, shit, I always thought he was going to win that game. To be honest with you, did anyone else watch that?
I saw that. I honestly thought he would
Nah, I didn't
too.
watch it.
I mean, the biggest thing with Rob just has to stay composed. Like his team is like me and Rob play games. All of our games are like close because we play each other so many times. You know what I'm saying? But like all it takes is like him getting flustered one time, the game's probably over. You know what I'm saying? Like his team's way too good, and like he has some like crazy pass plays and shit that he can do. Like he can easily. I really thought he was about to win the game. I
Same here.
think I just think he went to the well one too many times. Like
Right.
with the same plays. I mean that's another thing too. Like with me, like if you don't run the ball or some shit, like just to show a different look, then like everybody's going to know, oh shit, they come out in trips. It's going to be deep cross. Okay, he audible. This guy's running a corner or a street. Like that's all it is.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
why, real quick. I'll tell you why I lost. Actually, time of possession. He had the ball for 20 minutes. I had it for 7.
7?
Ooh, that's a killer.
750. I had it so 8.
Wow.
I mean, you're not going to win many ball games. I mean, I know it was close.
You know what I'm saying? Though? I mean, I guess he was just getting first down after first down. I
He
mean,
just controlled the clock.
Well, that's. I mean, because
scoring, I put up 27 points.
no, I know, but see the
Yeah.
thing. Your 27 was like you would have the ball for obviously like a minute maybe, and you would downtown, dude. That play to Tyreek Hill, dude. I was like, holy
man.
shit.
This team moves the ball downfield, man. They move it downfield. They have 3 tight ends that would start on any team in this league. Larry Cleary, closest thing we've seen to Megatron,
He's a stud.
and Tyreek Hill, who will be fast forever.
How old is he now?
32. He'll be 33. next
So he's still. I mean, he's probably lost half a step, but
year.
um.
97. He's still got 99 Excel
Oh
though.
really?
Yeah, I think so. Last time I checked, it was.
Is he locked up in Carolina?
Shit.
Yeah. He'll never wear another jersey in the MML, huh?
Never.
All right, good friends. I have to jump because I got to go to this other meeting.
All right, Nate.
All right, Mexico City.
Listen,
Thanks for popping in, bro.
thanks for the invitation, man. Just one parting message. Obviously, fuck Carolina. Need him on the schedule next year. And listen, I'm gonna keep saying it to anybody, man. Pound the rock, yo. Just pound
Amen.
the rock. If anything, you just gonna get somebody mad and flustered in the game, and then you
Real
can throw the
quick.
rock.
Real quick, who do you got tonight?
I'm gonna go B Mill because this guy's locked in. It's gonna be a lot of deep cross. And honestly, as much respect to the Bengals, I think it's gonna be B Mill in a maybe by 10.
Okay.
Cardinals by 10, 34-24. Nice ball game. A lot of Nick Chubb.
A lot of Nick Chubb.
Okay.
Well, listen,
Right.
Nate, thanks for taking the time, man.
No problem, man. Hasta mañana from Mexico City.
All right, Nate, it's been real.
Yo, I feel like, whatchamacallit, the Cardinals are a heavy favorite tonight. I feel like everybody likes the Cardinals. I mean, I like the Cardinals not only because family
Tough
reasons.
to like 'em, yeah. But no, Cincy, man, Cincy's legit.
No,
This is a big Super Bowl for both of them. I mean, if BMO wins this Super Bowl, it's huge for his legacy. But like, if the Bengals can come out and grab 2 real quick, what's he been in the league for? Like 6 seasons max.
I mean, it's just his technically first full
His
year.
first full, yeah.
So 6 seasons so far, and he's got 1. Been there a couple times.
Pretty good.
But let's break that down. I mean, like, I like out of the running backs, Brian's got. Does he still have Elliott?
Yeah, but he's got Saquon too.
But
yeah,
he's got Saquon.
Saquon.
So I know when he played Jawan, it wasn't really that close.
Nah, he controlled it. He controlled the clock. Juwan was able to run like early on, but then like B-Mill just shut the run down, and there were no lanes for Mahomes from what I saw and heard. Like I said, because I was tuning in the shower. From what I saw and heard, yeah. From what I saw and heard, yeah. That he was able to stop him on the ground, and then he was doing his usual deep bombs. Josh Allen, it was fast guys, whoever's down there.
Right.
You know, McLaurin and them.
Now, if I'm wrong, Jeff, you have to like pull this up for me. If I'm wrong, I think those 2 Super Bowls that they played, I think it's only been separated by either 3 to 6 points.
Yeah, I think one of them was. I know one of them was 3. I'm pretty sure. I got you. Hold up. League history.
Because I know Brian got the last one they played, which was it wasn't last year because Joey won last.
Bengals won his Super Bowl against the Vikings year 1.
Oh, so it wasn't Brian. So Brian's
It
got
was
2 wins.
Yolando.
Oh, Joey
Yeah.
fucked up in that fucking thing he wrote.
Oh no, wait. They played. Okay, I'm sorry. They played the next year after that. BMO Beamel beat him 35-32.
Yeah.
And then,
But he's never beat Brian, is what I'm saying.
no. And then Brian beat him again, 24-17.
So they've been pretty close games.
Yeah.
Joey got his prediction wrong. He said this is the rubber match, and technically it's.
Beamel's up 2-0 on him.
I guess he considered like the Madden 20 one. Didn't he win like with my Chiefs over B-Mill in Madden 21?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's what I was told. So maybe he considered that one.
Okay,
He
so
considered that one.
even if he's up 2-1 then.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's not a rubber match. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. Yeah, either way. Yeah.
but-
yeah. Oh well.
But I mean, let's talk about Cincy real quick because we'll get to Brian.
Yes.
But Cincy, he's a big. How do I say it? He's a big talker. We'll say he's very heavy on. I feel like he doesn't bitch, but sometimes he doesn't. What's the right? How do I say it?
I would say, yeah, he doesn't bitch, but like if you come at him, like he's not gonna shy away. He'll say something back.
Right. But
Yeah.
he's a big on like calling out like glitch shit. But I feel like he's like almost the glitch king himself.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because just because of the crossers and shit.
I don't really know. Like, he doesn't really bother me. Like, things he says in the chat. He's just
He doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
just,
either.
like, saying my opinion. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I like a lot of his opinions. He says. I feel like he's just really good at Madden, and he knows this shit.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Which is why I think this Super Bowl is a lot closer than it is.
Yeah.
You saw San Fran put the line at Cardinals -3.5, and I want to take the Cardinals, but like these Bengals are. I know he said his offense isn't the greatest. He doesn't have like the abilities, and they're young. The overall isn't high, but like Nick Chubb just trumps everything. This is like his third MVP this year in this Madden league, so. The reason I'm going B-Mill is just because he's really good at stopping the run, but like that's why it's tough for me to choose. Like, yeah, this game's gonna be really close, is what I'm saying. But I'm gonna go Cardinals.
So real quick, what was that? What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, I got a $10 bet with the Chargers. Straight up, I got Arizona.
And he has Cincy.
Honestly, yeah, I thought this was gonna be a pick'em. I thought the line was gonna be a pick'em. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone I've talked to so far, they like the card. Obviously, LA, but or the Chargers. But I think everyone I've talked to is picking the Cardinals. But my thing, I don't want to hear about the overall anymore because my guy is playing a cornerback at the middle linebacker position, and Coop said it right that it messes with the algorithm of the overall, I believe, and that's why they have such low overalls. Because you're playing a 77 cornerback with 94 speed or 92 speed at technically a middle linebacker position, then I think it makes Madden think you don't have any linebackers. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
And with Cincy, I don't want to hear that he's in a retool or rebuild or whatever the fuck he wants to call it year because he's still got Nick Chubb. He's still got the answer. He's got this dude, Tony Montana, that was sitting on the Miami Dolphins bench. He's at that stud cornerback. He's loaded. So don't let him fucking fool you that he doesn't have.
He made it seem like that he has like not much on offense.
He's got the fucking answer who's got like 97 speed with that fucking black hair in the wind, all right? And then when he like doesn't know what to do, he just turns around and gives it to arguably the best running back this Madden franchise has seen. Like
This year, yes.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
I'm telling you that he's got like I was looking at him a couple days ago. He's got like at least 94 XL and he's got at least 96 speed. The dude's a beast, and he's like 25.
Yeah, Chubb's a monster.
So I don't want to hear that shit from Cincy that he's in a retool year. Like he
he was out there on the waiver wire. None of us wanted him, but like
the answer.
No. Oh, I thought you
Oh.
were talking about Nick Chubb. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, yeah.
Not the answer. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the answer's yeah. He's really good. I forgot about him. He's kind of a glitch. He's really fucking fast.
And then he was crying on the group me about how his bull Grim Reaper, or Grim Cheese, or Child Please didn't get a fucking X Factor or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, because Madden fucking knows that you fucking kill all of us, so they're not giving you the X Factor. That's what I came up with.
Yeah, I never understand the dev up algorithms. I only know like the running back one. Obviously, is like
Right.
the only one I know. And like, I feel like they like change that shit like every year.
Dude, I must have did a good 30 minutes of research to try. You know how Juwan posts that thing? I actually printed it
Yeah.
out. It's a 21. I could not find 22. The dev.
Yeah, I look for it too because I swear they change those numbers. Like
They have to.
they tweak them. Yeah.
I mean, because there's no way. Because I was looking at ones from, I think it was Madden 19. Because that was like one of the ones I found, and it was just a little bit different. But like, why? Like, they know people play franchise. I'm about to write fucking EA an email or something because it's like let us know what we have to shoot for. Because if we're trying to shoot for last year's devs, then and they're not 100% accurate, then we could potentially be wasting seasons away thinking we're going to get a guy up to a superstar, X Factor, star, whatever the case may be, but you don't really know. None of us really know. We're just guessing, if you think about it.
Yeah, I had a receiver this year that I just fucking fed, and like I was just trying to get him from normal to star, and I got nothing. He's still
Really?
normal.
Oh,
Yeah,
man. It's
Jamal
so hard.
Devan. Yeah, man.
So hard.
Yeah.
I don't know how people like get so many yards with receivers. Like I've done it with like Tyreek, but that's it.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't do it. Yeah, it's fucking hard.
It's crazy. I'm actually worried about next year. Have you guys done a franchise like with like the new update?
No.
I have.
The drafting, bro. Like it's very, very in depth.
What do you
It's
mean?
not.
Like it is. There's so much to it. There's not just like you click on a player and it's like here's a combine grade. Like there's so many.
Yeah,
So much to it.
they're showing you traits ahead of time. They're giving you a pro day, like when they come to your college, and NFL combine grade.
It's just it's very in depth, and I'm.
But the
worried
problem is,
it's gonna
yeah.
be tough.
Yeah. But the problem is that it's not very user friendly. It's slow navigating through it. So when you want to look at a bunch of different people, it's going to be slow navigating through it. Like when we draft now, you just button, boom, there it is. On this one, you got to click and then like LB and RB and look at a bunch of different shit. But then the combine grades will be there, but the screens are slower. I swear, it like moves slower because there's like more data that they give you. Like yeah.
Is this the update that we were waiting for that we eventually said fuck it and then we
Thank
Yes.
God we didn't wait. Thank
And
God
I'm
we didn't
yep, I'm so glad we said fuck
wait.
it.
We would not be where we are if we would.
really it's that time consuming?
Yeah, it takes a while.
It's insane.
I might have to just start a franchise. Like
Yeah,
I
just like sim a season and go to.
yeah.
Just check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's like
Really
tough.
Cool. Like it's really cool how in depth it is.
Yeah.
Like it's just like with
But for
32 users.
right, that's what I was gonna say.
In a minute and a half. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, everyone's gonna need like 2 or 3 minutes, like to navigate it and really look at who they wanted, who fell, who didn't.
Better be really prepared.
Yeah, you better do your research ahead of time. Yeah, yeah. hmm
Wow, I didn't realize it was that in depth.
Yeah, and you don't use scouting points. Or at least I don't think you do. You just have to like they'll show you players all year, and you just got to keep track of them, like their stock, like how good they are and
So
shit.
you can't
Like,
put any on like a draft board.
I think you still can.
But
Yeah.
like, you like assign your scouts to certain regions around
Yeah.
the like fucking country.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like, okay, go out to the Northeast and scout wide receivers. Or go
Oh,
to the
word.
Yeah.
Go down to the Midwest and check out the quarterbacks. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I like barely know how to like operate it and like fully scout someone. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. You have to like assign scouts and shit.
I wonder if it'll be different next year. I think, or if they'll keep it the same.
I think they're probably going to keep it like the way that they changed it.
Like they just when the update happened.
It's an
Yeah.
That'll be
It's just like, yeah, we'll have to figure something out.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't like disinterest too many people.
nah. I don't-
That's my main concern.
I think we'll just got to figure out something that's not too time consuming.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think. I think we have 28 people that are locked the fuck in. So I mean, we're looking for what 2 or 3 users now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's leaving? Oh, Atlanta. Which I mean,
Yeah, Atlanta said he's a little busy or something like that.
he always does this. He'll leave and then he'll be like, "Fuck, man, I want to come back in," and then he'll come
Yeah.
back in and he'll start shit with the Panthers.
Hmm.
I want Kerry King though. If he's trying to trade him, I'll fucking take him right up.
Yeah, nice quarterback.
No, he's not.
Oh, that's great.
Flores is my boy, obviously. It's
Oh
all
yeah.
control.
You guys have a good rivalry though. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that.
A little one-sided, we'll say.
That's funny.
So, all right. Well, getting back to the Super Bowl tonight.
Yes, yes.
So one thing I did like, I kind of do like how it is being played tonight. Like I'd rather it be played like after 7 or 8 because I know it's for some people it's like, oh, let's get to the off season or whatever, and I get that. But if you think about it, right now it gives everybody a chance to watch it. Being at 9 p.m. right because I'm going to tune in, and you could potentially have at least 20 viewers watching it, which I
Yeah.
think is cool, and it adds an extra element of like, oh, I got all these fucking eyes on me.
No,
But
it's
I-
cool. It's like Super Bowl's on its own day. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Absolutely.
It sucks. Obviously, we all want to draft like right away.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I do as well, always. But like, it is cool, like you said. How it's got its own day, its own feel. They're both knowing like the whole league's gonna be watching them tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and what's also cool is like they had all day to think about it, right?
Yep.
Like all day to think about it.
I was at the gym with Brian this morning. And
Yeah.
we talked about it. It was great. Yeah.
That's
He's
that's.
locked in. He's
I know he's locked in. Hopefully the dog ain't nipping at his fucking ankles.
Drama.
Drama. She's a. But I just hope it's a good game, which I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good game because I feel like when I had both of them on earlier in like the beginning of the podcast, they all most of them talked about how they add little wrinkles in for each other. And the Bengals having lost 2 Super Bowls to Brian is like he really wants to get one. And Brian, on the other hand, Brian wants to be like, nah, Taddy is old news, which we'll get to Taddy in a second. He's old news. I'm the fucking champ. I'm the GOAT. I'm the best Madden player in MML history. Because I feel like if Brian wins this, it's really hard to tell me at least that Taddy's better than him because Taddy's like, in my opinion, right? They talk about the greatest of all time, right? And then if you think about NFL quarterbacks, you think like Joe Montana and Tom Brady. Well, obviously Tom Brady is the GOAT because he has 8, but like before he had 8,
so,
what I'm trying to say is like Taddy and Joe Montana were back then, right? When we first started. Like now it's the present, and B Mill is like, I'm here, and no one's knocking me off my throne. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say.
yeah, no, this would be huge, man. I mean, this would put B-Mill at 8,
Right.
8 total. I think Taddy's was it 11,
10 or 11, but 7 of them were when no one knew how to fucking play.
I was waiting for that.
It's still impressive. Like you can't take that away from.
No, you cannot, and I agree. But,
No, you're right. I mean, because now it's much harder to win a Super Bowl.
look how many.
It's much more impressive that B-Mill's going for. If he can get a third in 6 years or 7 years, that's pretty good.
And let's go.
Sorry. Yeah. I know you have to throw in like the softer era argument. It happens literally every time any argument, even in this virtual sports league, we're talking about the like, oh, this era not as strong than that era, which I normally don't like to do, but I kind of see it here because a lot of us have improved drastically since 20,
Right.
and I guess you could say, I guess therefore they're more impressive now, but like you just said, I cannot neglect what was done in 20, and
No.
he's still like, he's still got a couple in 21, like, but yeah, Miller's knocking on the door, and he knows that tonight is a big night.
Yeah, and my whole point with Taddy is like, all right, so he won 7 in the first year, and then he won, I guess, 2 or 3 in that second year, but he's only won one since,
He's got one in this one, yeah.
and he hasn't even been there.
He's had some tough playoff losses,
Yeah,
Raiders.
which is really unlike him.
It is.
yeah, it is.
He's had the Raiders,
Like those are just money games for him.
right?
Yeah.
Because when I had him on,
Yeah.
he was saying like, the regular season, it's we don't really care. What I feel like he got a little overconfident because when he was on here, he said regular season, it doesn't really matter. We just want to get into the dance or be invited to the party, and he's been the first one kicked out of the party. I mean, I think what two of the last 3 years. So it's almost to me, it's like, come on, I think you almost want that 1 seed now.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like for those guys in that division, it's tough. Like because like them playing twice. Like say Taddy and the Bengals play like week 17, week 18. They
Right.
probably don't even want to play each other because they don't want to show each other what they're gonna do. So they probably want to save it for the playoffs for when they match up. It's probably how they think sometimes.
But I get that too. So I get that. But if you're coming down and say they're both 14-1 or whatever the record is, but they need to win to get like the 1 seed, let's say, wouldn't you much rather have the 1 seed with the chance of playing the lower seed than being like a 5-6 seed going in and having to play like a another you know what I mean? Like
No, definitely.
but
Always want the bye. Yeah.
right, because like
Yeah.
Rob played. Rob upset. Who'd Rob upset? Buffalo.
The Bills.
Yeah, MJ.
Right. So everyone thought Rob was gonna just get rolled on, and the exact opposite happens. And then he goes into Cincy, and he played. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, I think everyone knew that Rob was gonna lose. Like, kudos to Rob though for actually making it a game because he did a fucking fantastic job.
No, Rob had a great season.
I had a great,
Yeah,
100%.
he did.
And he was talking about quitting and all that. And I mean, after this playoff run, I don't think he can quit because
Yeah.
his fucking team's like a 99 overall.
He just claimed himself a top 5 player today. So
Oh,
Did he
yeah,
really?
Which is, oh yeah, it's insane, man. Talk about a roller coaster of a year. Rob, tennis coach Brabe, number 4, PRs MML, season 5.
nobody.
5 weeks later, don't care anymore. Plummeting, don't care anymore. Playoffs come around, he gets a win. We're skyrocketing. It's a whole roller coaster, and then he almost got another win.
Oh,
But,
man.
it's a literal roller coaster. And one more thing, I think he's learning that running the ball is actually a good idea. I know he just slanders people that run the ball. Oh, this guy tucks his sack back. This guy's got no dick. All he does is run the ball. But like, I think he's got to swallow his pride and just realize like, there's multiple things you can do on offense, man. It's not all
Right.
about passing, man. You can run the ball effectively. It's
Yeah.
football. Yeah.
And he ran the ball. I mean, he ran it like 37 times against Buffalo. He threw it 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, exactly.
oh,
Next game and running the ball, man.
real quick, shout out Las Vegas. Happy birthday.
Yeah, real shit. Yes. Happy birthday, Las Vegas.
I wanted to do that in the beginning, but I totally forgot until
Nah,
right
it's all-
now.
It's all good.
Yeah, good call.
So, But yeah, shout out to him. Happy birthday. What? How is he? Like 28 now? 27?
Yeah, yeah, 28.
Man, you guys are getting old as shit.
Yeah, we are getting old as fuck.
Next thing you know, you'll be 30.
Unreal, I know.
It's wild.
So getting back to it. So I think all three of us are in. We think it's going to be a close game, but we think the Cardinals are going to edge out the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
What do you think happens if the Bengals do win? Do you think that taints Brian's legacy at all? I don't think it taints it, but I think it's still Tatty number one.
Because nobody really gets criticized in the MML for like losing Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No,
true.
yeah, that doesn't plummet it.
It's like it's good enough to make it there. Like that's pretty.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive itself. So if you lose the Super Bowl, I don't know. Maybe like Taddy versus B-Mill. Maybe they kind of take. They lose. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
You know what would be a dream scenario for the MML as a whole, right? So say Brian hypothetically wins tonight, he gets 8, maybe gets one more, and then like right before we're like, because before we're about to end season or year 3, Taddy and Brian meet up in the Super Bowl one more time, right? Taddy's sitting there at 10 or 11. Brian's sitting at 9 and 10. I mean, just
Yeah.
think about the storyline that is. You know?
I want to see that so badly, man. I want those two to meet up one more time. Would be great, man. It'd be such a treat. But back to your question, like what this Super Bowl would do for each side. Yeah, first off, I'm not going to dock anyone's legacy for losing a Super Bowl. You got there, it's fucking incredible.
Right.
Great season. I think if the Bengals won this game, it might solidify him as like 5 instead of Tucker in MML history. 5 overall. Because obviously you have your big 4, which is Taddy, B-Mill, Jawan, Joey. So, and I would argue you would put like Tucker, because I'm pretty sure Tucker has like 1 or 2 rings.
Yeah, he has one
But-
with the Dolphins. Yep.
Yeah. And like Tucker's really fucking good. Wish he was still in the league.
Right.
But yeah, if Warren wins this, I think this puts him at 5, even though he hasn't been in the league nearly as long as some people. He's had like a lot of success early on. But again, like B-Mill's too hungry. He knows he's knocking on the doorstep of Nick Taddy. And like I said, he stops the run against everyone. I think that's the difference here. He's going to stop the run. I know Nick Chubb's unreal. I think he's going to stop him, and I think that's going to be the difference. I bet he wins. I bet he does not cover the 3.5. It's going to be a fucking tight one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got 31-21 Arizona.
Okay.
But
All right,
gonna
that's
be a good
fair.
game. It's gonna be a good game
Yeah.
all the way through.
And
Yeah, there might be a pick or two.
what was your final, Dale?
I'm going to say, like, honestly, I'm going to say 31-30.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Do you think it comes down to like a last second, like Brian's got to drive down the field? Because I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen Brian like always like he gets the ball back with like a minute left, and he has to drive to get in field goal range, and he seals the deal every time.
Every time.
Every
Just like
time.
Mahomes only needed 13 seconds, or
Right.
Aaron Rodgers only needed 37. You
Right.
know, yeah, it's like that because you can really move the ball really fast. Yeah, these teams that air it out, they really can. They can really fucking air it out, man. They can get chunk yards fast.
Now, the only thing I think with Brian, though, that I guess I could kind of worry about, right? So if Nick Chubb does get stopped, right? Do you think Brian can stop the answer? We know how deadly the answer is on that fucking crosser or up that seam. And I don't know if Brian has the guys that can cover it. I know he's got that dude. Who's that guy he has?
Adonis Harden, I think his name.
Yes,
Adonis Harden,
yes.
yeah.
He's actually, I think he's got one other guy too, like a young guy that's really.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He's got a bunch of good guys. Yeah.
But do we think he could cover the answer if it turns out to be an aired out type of ball game?
That's
I don't know. I'd be very surprised if since he comes out like throwing the ball heavy.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna pound the rock.
Yeah.
He'll probably try to pick his spots after he gets a few first downs. You know.
Right.
Female, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a very good question, Chris. It's going to be whether he's going to hit Answer or Chubb, and like he's got to be able to stop both at the same time. He can stop one or the other, or he can only hope to contain one or the other. But he's got to be able. I think my prediction is that Chubb is the one that gets contained, but the Answer, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
So you think the answer has a day, and then Chubb doesn't, but Brian still comes
Yeah.
out on top?
Yeah, I think. I know I said earlier that I'm taking BMO because he can stop the run, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going with the Answer. Yeah, I'm going with the Answer getting his. Yeah. Sorry, I had a little brain lapse
No,
there.
that's all right, because someone has to score for Cincy. If Chubb's not doing it,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know who else he has on the offensive side of the ball. I know he has that like backup running back. That I don't.
He has this guy like Mr. Crosser or something.
Yeah, Mr. Crosser. Yeah, I forgot about him.
I think he's like really good too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably like 99 fucking Excel, fucking 99 change of direction, 98 speed. He got in like the third round, some hidden gem.
Yeah, he probably found someone. Yeah.
Yo, you
Fucking
got the
guys.
first and second pick?
No. So I wasn't sure if I had the first or second, but I actually have the third and the eighth.
Okay.
Because somehow, I guess, did Miami win a game?
I do not know. I don't have the league up on me. I had to move.
I don't think he did, and I have the third pick, so I guess either New Orleans. No, Dallas had one win. He had a forced win. I don't know.
So fucked up.
I know.
You know.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
Dallas got a W. Yeah.
Now,
I don't know who the other one was.
Just the Saints. He went 0-16 and 1. He tied a game.
And the Dolphins won one.
Yeah, Dolphins, Cowboys.
Who the fuck did he beat?
All went.
Yeah, so I got the 1 and 8th, or the 3 8th, I think 17th and 24th.
Oh, nice.
We're
Nice.
gonna trade him.
I might trade the 24th or the 17th.
Interesting.
I think I don't have a second or a third this year. I traded it for last year.
Mikey Morley.
No, Al Ringer.
Oh, yeah, he's a stud. Is he an X
Yeah.
Factor?
He just became an X.
Okay, I was.
23.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, Al Ringer needs some help.
Dude, I got a pretty.
No. Al Ringer needs to help at the front side of the ball. I think
My D line for sure. 'Cause I
your
only-
your secondary's
my
good.
D-line's old. My D line's old.
You have Chris Jones, and really that's it.
Yeah. I mean.
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
he's
whoa,
not
whoa!
big,
Big
though.
dog Jeffrey Simmons,
I got
baby.
Jeffrey Simmons, but he's a star. He's like a 94 or he's like a 90 overall. He's old now though.
But he's only a star.
Yeah, he's just been a star for like.
Yeah,
fucking-
he's a big dog though.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Greg Poole too, man. He's another X Factor linebacker. He's good.
Yeah, I think your secondary and linebackers are good. I was just watching your game, man, and I was like, dude, I was like, Jeff needs to stop the run. Like, stop the run. It's coming. And I felt like you knew it was coming, but there's just nothing you could do.
Honestly, man, it's just tough. Let him hit me over top. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and I get that.
I didn't sound like I was coming out in the same shit. I mean, I came out in
No, I know.
3-3-5. I came out in big nickel. I came out in 4-3. I came out in 3-4. I was blitzing. I was doing everything.
It was just one of them games. It was just like nothing was. I mean, shit was going your way. Like, because I did not expect you to score at the end of the half, which I was like. And, real quick, your fucking kicker has the fucking strongest fucking leg on him. I swear, what was it, a 60-yarder?
I hit a 58-yarder and a 60-yarder that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, there's no shot he's making the 60-yarder. And he could have made it from like 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did all the time.
That's impressive.
That's the Dolphins kicker in real life.
Yeah. What, I forget.
Oh,
Saunders.
Jason Sanders.
or whatever the fuck his name is. But
Yeah.
He's got a boot.
Dude, you know what's funny? I have Brandon McManus on the Jets, and I tried kicking a 48-yarder, and he was short, like 4 yards. I was like,
Oh, he's probably old and has
he's
less
old as
kick
shit.
power.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, great. Thanks, Hegs. But Yeah, kickers are valuable, especially in playoff football because those when you're inside like your territory going to score and you get stopped on fourth down and it's like 4th and 8, like where you would probably normally go for it in the regular season, you're kicking a field goal now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
I take the kicker seriously. I think 2 or 3 drafts ago, I took a kicker at the end of the third.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had like 90, 96 or like 94 kick power. Now it's like 96. I mean, it comes in handy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I always make sure in the original draft that I get a young, good kicker.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
I always,
smart.
People are always like, "Oh, you reach," and I don't think it's the reach at all. It matters.
Nah.
I'm getting a kicker for a
Yeah.
decade. Like,
Right.
I'll take
Yeah.
them usually around round 20. That's where I usually take a kicker.
Yeah.
I
I had
don't-
Jason. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't really take the draft too seriously, which I should probably start taking it. When I was the Falcons, I literally drafted. I mean, I think you guys seen it. I
O
think,
line.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then Travis Etienne.
I love it. I just love drafting. So like,
Yeah. Now, I feel like though we need to start it a little earlier, right? If we come up with a day, like say, like we do it on a Sunday, I think Sunday is a good day because normally you're not like going out like Saturday night would, Friday, Saturday, no good.
I
During
like
the week,
Sundays.
during the week sucks because you're working. You got to go to, you know what I mean? Like a Sunday night at like 6, 7 o'clock, 4 hours to draft or whatever you want to call it. We could whatever, but I feel like a 6, 7 o'clock start for a draft that big would be. Plus, you let people know in advance. So you let people know weeks in advance. Be like, hey, we're drafting August 7th at 6:30 on Sunday night.
Uh-huh.
Like, so they can't say, oh, I didn't, blah blah blah. And,
Right.
But I also think everyone will definitely get. I think at least 30 guys back, right? I would say
Yeah.
at least 30 because we're always
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for one or two.
Yeah.
You know,
for
and
this,
every-
for this next season, you're saying.
yeah, for like
Yeah.
Madden 23. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
at least 30 guys back, and then
Yeah.
everyone loves this league, so it's like everyone's going to be itching to play. You know,
Yeah. I'm not gonna rage quit again this year. I'm all in. I
Yeah.
realized how great this is.
it's so fun, and like if you really like break it down, like I get like I look at my brother. Flack he takes. He has 2 kids, another on his way, but he still finds time to play
Yeah.
his game every after advance or whatever. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So 45 minutes an hour. I mean, I feel like people can make it work.
I just
Yeah.
want people to like. Sorry, Dale. Sorry.
You're good. Go.
I just want people to like stay committed like right now, because like this is when the franchise becomes like the best part. You know what I mean? Like we're just getting into real contracts and real like decisions that you have to make
Right.
about your team, and like it's tough and like, but it's fun.
Right.
I agree,
All
yeah.
The players are made up. Like this is the best part, and I feel like now this is when everybody's like, I'm gonna take a year off. And,
This is when everyone plateaus.
and it's just like,
But say that's fine. Like you could take a year off, but I feel like there's still 28 people at minimum 28 that are still locked in.
yeah, that's true. I guess that's.
So
I'd say so. Yeah.
and especially this year, like I know like last year was kind of like everyone was like kind of deflated after the nuke, you know. So
Yeah.
like we got to like season 5 or 6, and then the nuke happened, and everyone was like, "Oh man, I gotta fucking redraft, and I gotta
Yeah.
reboot, and I gotta do all this shit." Like I don't want to do it, you know.
Yep.
And that's why people probably left. But this year we're going strong. I say it all the time. Like MML is like the best it's ever been, probably since the golden era of year 1, where we had like I think
Oh, yeah.
12 seasons. I mean, we're going to be on season 7. I can see us playing at minimum 10 to 12. I mean, because you
Once the weather gets nice, that's when.
yes,
That's when it kind of dies down. Yeah.
or
It's
probably,
gonna be-
like,
like so.
April, May, like it's really gonna probably start dying down.
Yeah, but I feel like in the next, I mean, we went through this season in almost, I think it was like 3 weeks.
Yeah, maybe a little less.
It was quick.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like, see, here's my thing. Like, I again with people in their time, right? So, I play softball in a weeknight league. I coach ninth grade baseball. I work full time, and I play weekend softball tournaments. But I could still find 45 minutes to an hour to play my game. Not saying that like,
No,
you know, whatever. I get it that it's nice, but let's not make excuses now for the best Madden league in the world. You know,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Best Madden League ever.
ever,
Ever.
ever. Like it's so funny because like I mean, I'm I'm super grateful for the pandemic. To be honest with you, it's what started this whole thing.
Yeah, it's how this got started.
You know,
I've never played Madden ever. Besides just chizing and simulating. Like I never
right?
played.
Yeah.
Me and my brother used to have like back when it was like Michael Vick or whoever Donovan McNabb was on the cover, and we'd create a team, and then we would literally sim the regular season. Well, we would like create guys like ourselves and put them at like certain positions, and then sim the regular season and play every playoff game. And then like we did it for like I think the one year we did it for like literally 15, like we had 15 years. Like we were
Yeah.
like fucking teenagers, but I mean this is what it feels like, and this is like, and you're right, Jeff. Like with this is like the best part of it, like right now. It's like when everybody like animated players, you got to make these tough decisions. You like everything kind of matters, you know. And
Hmm.
this is where it gets really fun, in my opinion.
Even in like 2 more years, give it like 2 more seasons. There's gonna be
Right.
so many good players in free agency like every year.
Yeah.
People are just aren't gonna be able to pay certain people.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I know. And
How it
everyone's
works. Like you
yeah.
have to let people walk.
Yup.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I always get a lot of shit for having like a lot of cap and not spending enough, but like trust me, I'm waiting to pounce. I'm waiting for my opportunity. I'm gonna pounce and it's
Right.
gonna come.
Yep.
It'll
I,
be there.
and what's cool is like all the guys that are like playing now, like you know, like the Derwin Jameses, the Jalen Ramseys, the all those like superstars, X factors. They're going
Yeah.
to be retiring in the next 2, 3. Nick
Yeah.
Chubb, they'll be
Yeah.
done because they're 33 years old. Like, you know, you don't really get like a Tom Brady who plays till he's 50 in the, you know, or like an Aaron Rodgers. These guys, they're on their way out, and eventually we'll look up and it's going to be like all the players are going to be animated or
Yeah.
computer generated.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. That was one reason I flipped Ramsey is because he became 31. He had his first year of regression, and I was just like, I'm rebuilding and I'm gonna revamp. So I got value for him while I could, but he's only gonna be good for like
two,
1, 2, maybe 3 more years.
and he's a guy that you send to a contender.
Yeah, yeah.
Let
And
him
I know
get
I got
that.
a lot of shit for trading him, but like, I mean,
Nah,
yeah, I got a young corner that I really
Hey, man,
needed.
you know, you tried. So you gotta take your window. You can't, be trying to win a Super Bowl every year. I mean, you had
Yeah,
your window and it didn't work. Like sometimes
yeah,
you gotta go trade your best guy and just
exactly.
try something else.
Yeah,
Like
the first 5 years, like I just tried my hardest just to like just win as many games as I could.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
and then
unfortunately, like
yeah, things happen.
yeah,
Yeah, some players don't return. Some get old. You know how it is.
yeah,
It ebbs and flows.
you actually feel like a fucking general manager of a fucking football team.
Yeah, it's
You
great.
know,
I love it.
that's so much fun.
Yeah, it really is.
I would say my team is 75% like CPU made up players.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So like we're right there.
right.
I mean, we're almost there. A couple more
yeah,
seasons, man.
yeah. I can't wait till it's all CPU generated,
Oh,
guys.
it's gonna be awesome. It really
Yeah.
is. Well, listen, boys, I really appreciate you taking the time out to hop on here in the lab here with me. Real quick before we all go, let's predictions one more time for the people. I got the Arizona Cardinals in a close but kind of not close game. I think it's going to be like 35-21. It's going to be close, and then I think Brian is going to pull away at the end there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Gonna take the Cardinals in a nail biter, 31-30, feeling like a game-winning field goal type of thing. But I think the answer is gonna have the best game out of anyone.
Okay.
But I think the Cardinals are gonna win,
All right.
31-30.
I'm taking as well. 31-21. It's gonna be a good game. I think that since he's gonna throw a late interception in the fourth when he has a chance to, tie the game up.
Right.
Okay.
And
So-
I think that's gonna be like the game winner, basically. That's gonna end the game.
Pretty much seal the deal for Bry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think Josh Allen rushing yards. I think if I was a betting man, I would take his rushing yards over. I think he's gonna have. I think Bemo's gonna be scrambling a little bit today.
Okay.
Tonight.
All
Yeah,
right.
I don't know if he's one to kneel it either. I think you won't lose a yard or two at the end for the kneel. You know how that comes to bite you in the butt. I think you'll be good there.
Oh, that's great. All right, fellas, you guys go enjoy the rest of your night.
Hell yeah.
Coach Dale, tell Seth if you end up seeing him tonight that we wish him a happy birthday.
Will do, absolutely. And thanks for having me. Appreciate
Of course, anytime, boys.
Thanks, DP.
Have a good one.
it. Yeah.
All right,
Later,
Joe.
CP. See you, Jeff.